created this tool to a great amount of files from QuakeBase from different tables on the same application. In this configuration, like basically the tool reads from this configuration, it reads from which application, from which table it should download the files, which query, like we are going to tell them, okay, give me the files that are present. So we are defining that in here. Also, which data, because once it starts to download the documents, before it starts to download the documents, it creates a CSV list of all the documents that needs to be downloaded. Once a file has been downloaded, it's going to check that the file has been downloaded. Let's say that there's a connection timeout. The user stopped working, and then using this file, we'll know from which file left, and we'll continue from there. Then in here we are telling the tool, okay, the file attachment that we have is the FID8, and the folder structure is, we want that, in this case FID7, it's the project name. So each file that it's going to be extracted, it's going to put it inside folder that it's going to be created with the project name. So once I have shown you this, I'm going to run the tool. And here we have the X files. So I'm going to run it. In here it's asking me, okay, if you have a batch ID that you were extracting previously, entered in here. If that's not the case, you just click enter, and we'll start downloading the files. So while it's downloading the files, I'm going to show you what it is doing. So it's creating folders for each of the files that it's extracting, and this is the CSV file that it's using to mark the files that were downloaded already. So once it's done, it's going to show a message that it has finished. So in here we can see how many files are going to be extracted. I think close to 1800. So I'm not going to show you all that, but we can see the file names in here, which this is one of the files that get extracted. And yeah, as you can see, it's still working, still adding files to this folder. It's doing the same for this one. Okay, it's still adding files. So I'm going to cancel this, but we can see that I'm going to show you the CSV that it generated. So this is the CSV that was generated. And in this column, downloaded, it's marking when it has downloaded the file. So for example, these are the files that were not downloaded because I canceled the operation, but these are the files that were downloaded, which is 303 files. So I hope this makes sense. And this was the demo for the Data Backup QB tool. That's it.